But all right, so I'm going to screen share with you some things I have. So the first thing is I'd like us all to say this, the Shehechianu, which share. Okay, everybody see that?
Yep.
All right, so that's the Shehechianu. And when you have a Seder, when you do anything for the first time, even the first time in a year, let's say, the first time that year, it's always nice to say the Shehechianu. And most everybody does know it or sort of knows it. So let me have Arlene read this for me, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechi anu.
Shehechianu. So you have a yud with an ah.
Shehechi anu.
Not ah. Yeah. Yeah. It's a yud. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yanu.
Yes.
The key yimanu.
Mm-hmm.
The higi yanu.
Look at this now. That's an ayin.
The higi yanu. Anu.
Anu.
The higi anu.
The higi anu, right? Because it's the ayin. So you hear just the ah.
Right. Right. Lazman hazeh.
Good, good. Jody, why don't you read it?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehi anu shehi anu
Each letter.
shehi anu.
It's not he. It's a
No, yanu.
Good.
V'hi manu.
You have to say the y.
V'hi manu.
Good.
V'hi yi anu.
What's this?
Yi.
Gi. It's a gimel. Gi.
That's what I said. Okay.
No, like...
That's v'hi anu.
Good. Yes.
Lazman chazeh.
Yes. Good. Evelyn, please read it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechayanu v'ki.
So it's shehechayanu.
Shehechayanu v'ki yamanu v'higiyanu. V'higiyanu.
Right.
Lazman hazeh.
Okay, good.
So basically you're proving we all slur when we say it out loud, and that's what's in our head.
That's right. That's why I want you to read it. Read what those letters are. Sherry, you're not there. And Naomi? No. Okay, Mary, please read it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu shehechianu.
It's a 3 dots are the eh sound, not e. 1 dot's your e, but that eh is like in elephant eh. So
okay.
Good.
Yanu. Lazman. V'hig.
No, look at this.
V'hik.
The key.
V'ki yamanu.
Good.
Lazman.
Oh, wait, what's this word?
Lehigianu.
Say it again, please.
Vehigianu.
Okay, it's higianu. Okay, you have to hear the e. He, hey.
Vehigianu. Yanu,
Ayin.
Anu,
Good.
Anu,
Uh-huh.
Lasman, Hazeh.
Okay, good. And Stacy and Diane. I always want to say Diane.
That's
Stacy.
okay.
Sorry.
Not a problem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehe yanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Good, good. See, the last person here's how I correct
Yeah,
it.
I know. And I was getting nervous thinking, oh.
That's all right. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so let me see where I can get the next thing up. Very good. All right, so let's look at all right, there's the 10 plagues, and this is just the plague. So I brought it up so you would read these in the Hebrew. And wait, let me get my Haggadah. To be honest with you, as many years as you do it and I've done it, I do forget things. So, all right, so let's see. Everybody did read before, and I will start again. Arlene, if you'll read the first, there's more of us, but if you'll read the first two.
The screen's not up.
It's not up? You don't see it, everybody?
I don't see it.
No,
All right,
No.
okay, that's my
Not yet.
mistake. All right, I'm gonna stop share. Okay, because I thought I could go right over onto it from the other thing, but let me see if this will work better. Share. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See it, good. All right, Arlene, if you'll read the first two,
Dom,
okay?
is that a sa?
It's a sit.
I'm look. But I mean, is there a single dot under the F? or
And
the
can you
F?
turn your auto spell off? Because
Yeah.
we're seeing a bunch of
Yeah,
red
I
lines.
didn't know how to do that. Wait a minute, where is that?
Okay.
Where is auto spell?
I don't know if you can or not. I'd have to Google it myself.
Let me look and see. I didn't realize that it came up like that, and I didn't,
Or actually, hey, Ann,
yes,
just do a right click and say ignore all.
ignore all.
Yep.
Okay, oh, but it
And
only.
just do it all the way down, all 10. Yeah.
Okay, good going. Oh, it has it on. there.
Have a high-tech person on board.
I'm so glad you knew all these things, Jody.
That's
All right, let's get rid of that.
trust me, I need the vowels as bad as everybody else. It's like
Yeah.
the red line's not helping.
Okay, better. Maybe that bottom one didn't. Okay, all right, now. And it's interesting, there's no ah under here, but there should be. That this is in the wrong place. Wait a minute.
A dot,
You know what happened?
Oh,
the
copy-
spelling.
When you copy Hebrew, it moves it around. Because this ah should be under the dalet.
Mhm.
And when you copy it, it comes, and I didn't realize it because I know them, and I thought, okay. All right, so Arlene, start again. The ah is under the you had it, you did say it. And just say it again.
Dom,
Right.
Dom,
Yes. And this should have a shva under it. And
oh boy, this is hard.
Ziphardea,
yes, it's
Ziphardea, Dea,
I'm sorry.
Zipharde,
I'm sorry. I did not realize it. It looked like it was all right. It's Sifardea. It's an ah under there. This ah goes over here. Sifardea. Yeah, and that A goes under the dalet. It's so weird why that does that. All right,
that is weird.
I know. Dom is blood, and Sifardea or the frogs, which if you have any little ones, that's the best part of this plagues. Okay. Then let me see who else. Jody, if you will, now this came out right. So
Thank goodness.
yeah, if you will read the next two.
Kinim,
What?
Aro. Kinim.
Meme, a mem at the end, kinim. Are you saying a final mem?
Yes.
And
Orv.
it's arov.
Rove.
Yes.
Arov.
Right. So kinim are the vermin, the bugs kind of thing. Arov are beasts. We wonder, we really don't know what they meant by beasts. It could have just been animals that were wild, but we say it anyway because this is what God sent. Okay, and Evelyn, please read the next two. And all of these all move over. The vowels move over.
Oh. Dever,
Dever, right.
dever, dever,
And this one's right.
Shanin,
I know, what's that?
Shatin, Shatin. I
It's
don't understand. I can't really make out that letter in
It's a
this.
chet. It's a chet.
Shachin, Shachin.
Yes. Shachin. So that's Dever is the cattle plagues, and Shachin are the boils. All right, so let's see. Mary, if you would read the next two.
So I'm going to read it from my
Okay, good.
Haggadah.
That's good. All right.
Barar,
Barad.
Barad. Okay.
Okay,
Mine's not very clear either.
that's all
Barad.
right.
Let's see. Arbeh.
Yes, that's up there. That's Arbe. So Barad are the hail and Arbe are locusts. And then Diane, if you would read the last two.
Okay, is the vowel,
And it's missing the dot over the chet, which is really strange.
Hosheh,
Yes. And then the last one, that's correct.
Mahat, Behorot.
Yes. Okay. So Choshech is the darkness, and Machat Bechorot is the death of the firstborn. If you have young children, I'm going to stop the share again because I'll have to. If you have young children, I don't know if any of you do any grandchildren, you want to still say the last one. But the way to make it easy is to say death of the firstborn. Humans, animals, sheep, cows, so that they'll realize that they're not just hearing that it's of a human, but that it was the firstborn of everything. So you want them to get that because you don't want them to dwell on the death of a human. But that's what happened and that's how it was. So, okay, ladies. Good.
And
Yes.
I sent this to you. Y'all probably can't see this, but it is another listing of the 10 plagues.
Mhm.
Yep. With the correct, and I emailed it to you with the correct vowels underneath there and
Okay.
pictures. So, but I emailed it to you.
Thank you. I don't go on I have trouble going onto the
Yeah,
email.
no, I know it's for later. Right.
But,
I just
and if
wanted
any of
you to
you,
know.
yeah, if you have a Haggadah, everybody, you can look at it too. And that's good. You can find it online. So, but just make sure you're pronouncing it correctly. And if anybody else doesn't, correct them, right? You want to get these words right. So, yeah. Now, I thought I had a modern, let me see, template, yeah, here it is. So I have this, which I would like to share with all of you. So it's talking about something more modern. And as we read the 10 plagues, we spill drops of wine from our cups, mourning the suffering the Egyptians endured so that we could be free. This year, as these drops spread across our plates, let us turn our hearts toward the millions of people around the world suffering today's plagues of hatred, prejudice, baseless violence, and war. Just one quick thing, I don't know if I did mention, when I was growing up, we used to dip our finger in the wine and we would put it in our mouth because it was wine. And many years ago, a rabbi an educator told us, you don't want to put the wine in your mouth and taste something good because we're still mourning the Egyptians. It's still God's children, and we don't want anyone to have gone through all of this. So you just put it on your plate. So that's just a suggestion for all of you if you want to go that route too. It's just remembering that they suffered. They truly suffered. And every one of those plagues that hit the Egyptians did not affect the Israelites. And of course, the last one is the one where we get the name Passover, that the angel of death passed over the Hebrews because they had the blood on the lintel. So here's let's all read some of this. So Arlene, why don't you read the same first two? It's in English, and then you can read what it says under it.
Dam, blood. We comfort and mourn those whose blood has been spilled. Sephardeia, frogs. We protest the proliferation of violence.
Yes. Jody, the next two.
Pinim, lice. We stop infestations of hatred and fear. Arov, wild animals. We appeal to all people to act with humanity.
Right. Evelyn, if you would do the next.
Dever, pestilence. We overcome the sickness of racism and bigotry. Shechin, boils. We tend to those who suffer from disease.
Right. Okay. Mary, the next two.
Barad, hail. We respond to storms and disasters that claim lives. Arbe, locust. We fill the air with voices for change.
Good. Thank you. And Diane.
I'm not good at the English.
I transliterate. It's a huff. It's like a huff. Yeah.
Chosheh, darkness. We bring light to those who live in the shadows. Makat Horot, death of the firstborn. We inspire the next generation to carry on the struggle for a better world.
Right. Okay.
Where did you get this particular
Yeah, I like that.
piece? I think this is wonderful.
I can send it to all of you if you like.
Please.
Yes,
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah.
it's terrific.
I go into Google all the time and just pull up. I don't know which one I'm pulling. I just pull up things and whatever, but it is. And actually, I said to myself I was going to make a copy and use it at our Seder. So yeah, so there's always ways of doing that, of making it more relevant. And we all need it. We all need to see what's happening, and you may not agree with everything, but that's okay. But at least to be aware of what's happening in our world, and to us as Jews, and to other people, it's just really, I feel very bad for my grandchildren, I have to say, because I think they're growing up in a very different world than my children did, and than I did. And they have to be really on top of things. So, all right, let's see. Enough of the seriousness, right? Okay, so here's that famous song, Dayenu, and it's actually, it breaks it down into here just three paragraphs. It's much longer, Dayenu, but if you want to, this is a nice one that just gives you. It says when we left Mitzrayim, Egypt, that we have the Shabbat, HaShabbat, and that we study Torah. We have the Torah. So I know it doesn't make sense to all try and sing together. It always sounds like a weird cacophony of voices. But let's read. So you do have these words, right? Arlene, let me just read this paragraph. Or if you want to,
Elu,
sing it, you can sing it.
well, my voice is terrible. My
Alright,
singing voice is terrible, so I guess I better
What's
read it.
comfortable for you, whatever's comfortable for you.
Elu Hotzi Anu Mimitz Rayim
Mhm.
Dayenu.
Yes, yes. And the next line is all just repeating that. So
Yeah.
yes, die, Dianu, die,
Dayenu.
Dianu, Dianu, Dianu. And Dianu means it would have been enough. It would have been enough. This sentence says, if God had just taken us out of Egypt, it would have been enough. But more happened. So then the next one, Jody, please read this one or sing it, whatever you want.
Ilunatan lanu et hashabat Daenu.
Right. Okay. So it's the same thing. If he would have just given us Shabbat, that would have been enough. And then we just say that would have been enough, enough, enough. Okay. And Evelyn, please read the last one.
Elu, Natan,
Elu,
Elu, Natan, Lanu, Et, HaTorah, Dayenu.
Right. So that says if he would have just given us the Torah, that would have been enough. But more happened. So if you wanted to, just to sing it and they don't want to sing the whole thing, this is a nice short version. I'll send this to you too. And then because these are in the song about leaving Mitzrayim, Shabbat, and having Torah. But then there's a whole lot of others. So, okay. So let me stop that. And all right. So any questions about any of this? I mean, I know you all been through Passovers and everything, but I always have questions for somebody. But so if you have any questions, just ask. All right. All right. So I thought I knew we'd have time. Excuse me. So I knew we'd have time. And so we're going to look at a little bit of Hallel.
I would like to mention that, at some of the seders we've had over the years, it's strictly the book, and you read the pages, you sing the songs, but the ones that are most meaningful are the ones where there's discussion.
Mhm.
And I think that brings so much to the seder.
Well, to be very honest with you, my daughter, who is the educator, she had the kids do a mock seder. But the thing that she said is Passover is all about asking questions. I mean, that's why you say, why is this night different from all other nights? Why is it with the 4 children? One of them says, what does this mean to me? What does this mean? So it's all about questions and it's all about learning. And the actual story isn't in the Haggadah, but it's kind of based over it. So you tell the story, you tell all of it. And if anybody has a question, or bring up something new. I mean, you're right. You have to make it interesting. Growing up, my father read from the Haggadah. We heard the same thing, all in Hebrew. Nobody knew what was happening. We did go to Hebrew school, so they did tell us, but it was the same. And that's why the kids would always, me and my cousin got in trouble all the time because we were so bored. And it's like, we just we couldn't sit still and everything else. And he kept on reading the Hebrew, reading it. No one else did anything. And I love my father. And this is just how he was raised. He did it. So when I do the Seder, we all go around and we all say something. If they have a question, they ask it. So, and anywhere you are, you can do that same thing, just ask a question, and it's a good thing. And that's what it is. It's all about us learning. I have another thing here that I had that to it's questions that for children, it says on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is being Jewish to you? And please explain. So I think I'm going to bring this to my grandson and granddaughter. And I have 2 grandsons coming. So, and there's other ones. What do you like about being Jewish? What don't you like? And I think it's good for kids to be able to voice themselves, because sometimes someone else can help them through it. If it's something, maybe some kids will say they don't like being Jewish because they're made fun of. And that happens in some places for sure. So maybe you can help them work it out.
That's a different question. If you pose that question in Baltimore, or you pose that question where any one of us are from, it's really a different question and a different perspective.
Oh, yeah.
When you're really the minority. When you grow up in Baltimore, in Pikesville, it's like you hardly know anybody who isn't Jewish.
Well, I used to tell people I was born in Baltimore. I lived there. To the right of me was a Jew. To the left of me was a Jew. We didn't think about being Jewish. We didn't have to work at it because you just lived it.
Right.
When we came down to Sarasota, it's different. And I know, and listening to my friends on Macomb and some of them in other places, it is also different. So you're fortunate if you don't have a problem with it. And if you are not in the minority, or even if you are in the minority, it's comfortable, because different places are, people are different. But if it is an issue, I stand up for what I believe in, and I encourage my children and my grandchildren to do the same. So sometimes you have to speak up, but the biggest thing is educating, because if you educate people, if you teach them what you have, what you know, and then they're not looking at it as something so foreign. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know where everybody's from. I mean, like you were mentioning Baltimore, but where I grew up in Des Moines, I mean, our community is extremely small. We were the token, literally. In our school district, there was 3 of us.
Wow.
In our school district. It was in the suburbs, and there was other schools that had not even a 10% population, but still a better population, but still. But we didn't have a whole lot of issues, fortunately. The biggest issue we had was, trying to explain test day on a high holiday. Please give us an excused absence so we can retake the test. That was our big problems. And it was a problem as a kid, of course.
You're fortunate, Jody. I mean, and some places, the small places, it is good, but some it's not. And even bigger places. Here in Sarasota, we've had a lot of anti-Semitism. We've had 2 or 3 of our synagogues have been vandalized. We've had to, every synagogue here has a security guard with a gun at services anytime anyone's in the building. It's just what's happening here in Florida and in certain places, not everywhere. You can't think it's everywhere, but if it is somewhere, then you have to be cautious and careful and do it that way. But all right, that's enough. Let's go look at Hallel. I did that because Hallel is set on Pesach. Where is it here? Shabbat and Festival. Here we go. So we'll do some reading for Hallel. And I need to make it bigger, and I forgot where. Wait a minute. Jody, what do I do?
Oh, to make it. There should be like a magnifying
I
glass
see it.
somewhere. I don't see
You
it
know
on the
what?
screen.
Here it is.
There it is. Yep,
Yes.
there it is.
Here it is. It was hidden by the screen share information.
A little bit bigger, at least for me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let me move it over and see if I get
The
it.
English is fine, but the Hebrew there, that's good
Here
for
we
me.
Okay, all right. This is like this is the Lev Shalem, and it has midrash or different explanations on the side, but here we are. Okay. So of course Hallel has a tune. I'm not great at it. I'll be honest with you. I know some of it, but I want you just to read it. We'll practice our reading, and this is good, and it is a part of it. You may do this at your Seder, you may not. Well, if you go to services, they will definitely do Hallel at the services. So where did we leave off? Who was the last person who read? Or did you all read? I think. All right. You know what? We'll start again at the top. Arlene, please read for me the two top and this part. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et ha'alel.
Hallel.
Ha'alel.
Right. Because it's Hallel, but then the ha in front of it says the Hallel. So ha in front is the. Okay. All right, good. I think I may have told you this, but I'll repeat it. These 6 words here are what we call blessing formula. At the beginning of every single prayer, it's Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Then these 4 words that say Asher Kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu are telling us that we have to do the mitzvah of. So not every bracha has them in it. When we say B'rei Pri Hagafen, we don't have it in it. When we say Hamotzi Lechem min haaretz, we don't have it in it. But to light candles, we do. And to say Hallel, we do. It means that we will perform this mitzvah. Okay. And then just read this one.
Let's see.
It's not black.
Hallelujah.
It's ha.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. Jody, if you would read the next 2 lines.
Yehi Shem.
No,
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's your down one.
No, hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Of day. Yeah.
No, no.
Adonai.
Yes, good.
Adonai.
Yes.
Halu. Et. Shem. Adonai.
Shame. A. Shame.
Shame. Adonai.
Good. Okay, and the next one.
Yehi. Shame. Adonai. Mivorachu. Mivorachu.
No who. Mivorach.
Mivorach.
This is the shva under it.
Mivorach. Rach.
Rach, yes.
Me. Ata. The yeah. Ad.
The ad,
The aid. The ad.
right?
Orlam.
What is this?
O.
Yes.
Lam.
Yes. Olam means world, everybody. Okay. All right. Evelyn, if you would do the next 2 with here.
Mi mitzvah. Shemesh.
Shemesh.
Ad. Mivo. O.
Yes.
Mechulal. Shame. Adonai.
Good.
Ram. Al. Kal. Goyim. Adonai. Al. Hashamayim. Kavudo,
Yeah,
Kavudo,
Where's that dot?
Kavodo.
Yes, yes, good. All right, good. Okay, Mary, please read the next.
Me. Ba.
Look at it.
Adonai. Oh,
There's no, it's not a bed.
Ka. Adonai.
Good.
Elo. Heinu. Hama.
This-
Hamag.
Yes, good.
Be. He.
Mm-hmm.
Lasha. Bet.
Yes, good. Okay, the next one.
Hamash. Ilagi.
Wait, say it again.
Ha. Mash. She.
Not shed. It's a blend, mosh.
Okay, Mash. Let's see. P. Lee.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Lear. Ot.
Good,
Bashamayim.
good.
U. Ba'aretz.
Good, yes, okay. All righty. And then, Diane, please read these.
Maki me, may far, dal, may ash, oat,
Good,
yarim, ev, yon,
good. Mm-hmm.
leho, shivi, im, nedivim, im, nedive, amo.
Good, okay, very good. All righty. And Arlene, that's good. I think we can finish this up. Okay, you do the next two, please. Arlene,
Excuse me.
that's okay.
Moshivi,
Mm-hmm.
Karet,
Yes.
Habayit,
Mm-hmm.
Aim, Habanim,
Mm-hmm.
Sameha,
Not sa, though.
Sameha,
It's just s.
Sameha.
Good, yes,
Hallelujah.
right. And then this line.
Bitsate, Yisrael, Nimitz, Ryan. Beit Yaakov,
Mm-hmm.
May Lo A's.
What's that?
Is that a low Z? Is that a Z? Low A's?
It's a Zion,
Or-
yes, yes.
Thanks.
It's a Zion,
Low.
and you got it. Low A's. This is the one of the lines I do know. B'tzeit Yisrael mi Mitzrayim, Beit Yaakov me'am lo A's. And I love Hallel, but that's, yeah. All right, good. Yeah, hayata. Okay, let's go. Jody, do the next two lines.
Ayata. Yehuda. Lakad. Shor.
There's no ration there. Say it again.
Show. Lakad
Good.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Yitz. Yisrael. Ale.
Good. Uh-huh.
Mame, sho, mamesh,
Okay,
lo,
so it's
ma,
mamish. It's one of those ones. a little
mameshe,
different. Mhm,
mameshe, lotav,
good.
hayim,
No, what's this?
ra'a,
No, what's
hay,
on there?
I'm sorry, haram, hayam,
Good. Mm-hmm.
ra'a, vaya, nos,
And what's this?
note.
It's a samach.
That's what I thought. Nos.
Right, good, yeah.
Haya,
You're broken down.
hayara,
This blends.
hayar,
Mm-hmm,
Dane,
right.
Yosov,
What's this one?
Yisov,
Mm-hmm.
La'a, Chor,
The
La'a, or.
Chower. Chower. The achower.
Lacha, Chor,
The olive
La'a,
chower.
Chor.
Right. Okay. I know sometimes it's a mouthful with these letters. Okay, good. Evelyn, please read the next two.
Harim, Rakdu,
Rakeh.
Rakadu, Ka'e,
No,
Li-
which one is
Ka-
it?
Chahalim,
Right.
Gava, Oat,
Mm-hmm.
Kivanu, Kivne,
Good. Mm-hmm.
Shone,
Right. Okay. And read this one too.
Ma, Lacha, Hayam, Ki, Tanot, yeah,
See?
Tanot,
Not no. What is this?
Tanut,
Good. Yes.
Hayar, Dean,
Two
Dane,
dots. Yes.
Dane,
Right.
Tisov,
Mm-hmm.
La'a, Hod, Laha,
Chower. It's a
Laha,
resh. Le'achower.
oh, La'a, Or,
Good. Okay. All right. Very good. And let's see. Mary, please read.
Okay. He, harim, tir, ke, do,
Good.
a, lim,
Right.
geva, ot, kivot, kivo,
No, look at that. You got this right. What's that?
kivot, nay,
It's Kiev Nay.
kid, nay,
Good. Okay.
son,
Now, where's that dot?
so,
Yes. Okay. And then this one.
ni, li, ni, leaf, nay,
Mm-hmm.
ad, adon,
Right.
huli, arets,
Good.
me, li,
Blend these.
leaf, nay,
Mm-hmm.
El, Elo, ha,
Yes, Elohai.
ha, ya, uh, cove, ya,
Good.
cove.
Good. Okay, and Diane, if you would read that, and then we'll go down even further. Go read this line.
Okay. Ha hoof he.
Wait, where's that? What's that sound?
Oh, ha hoof he.
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 Mm-hmm.
Ha tsur.
Good.
Agam. Ma'im.
What is it?
Ma'im.
Good. Uh-huh.
Hala mish.
Mm-hmm.
Lima yanu.
Where's the dot?
Yo. No, wait a minute.
Say it again.
Lima ya no.
Good.
Mayim.
Okay, very good. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, and then read this line.
Lo lanu Adonai. Lo lanu ki lishim ha
Good,
tain kavod.
good, good. Okay. With a lot of the Hallel, it is the leader sings it and then you respond. So and it's always good to keep up with it. And now you're reading it, which is good. What's our timing? Okay. I think we can do a little bit more reading. Let's see. All right, Arlene, if you would, yeah, let's do 2 more lines, everybody. Right here.
Al, okay, al hasdecha,
Mm-hmm.
al amitecha,
Right, good.
lama amru,
Say it again.
yamru,
Where's,
yamru,
where's the dot?
yomru,
Good, yes, that's it, yes.
hagoyim,
Mm-hmm.
aye, na, Elohim, Elohim.
Good, yes, good. All righty. Goyim, well, we pronounce it Goyim lots of time. That means other nations. That's what it means. You know, we refer to people who are not Jewish as Goyim because it is a Hebrew word for other nations. All right. Okay, Jody, if you would, where did she leave off? Right, yeah, right here.
Eloheinu Vashatayim
What is it?
Vashamayim
Mm-hmm.
Kol
Right.
Asher
Mm-hmm.
Hafetz
Good.
Asa
Mm-hmm.
Vasa
No, what's this?
Sa Be Hem
Yeah.
Besiv
What's this?
Be
It's not a bet. See
the
the little tail. This doesn't have a tail. It's a cuff. It's a cuff.
He
Right.
Hem He Se Ha
Right. Now see this kind of blends on with this. Say it again.
sorry on this one. Hesef.
Kesef. Yes.
Hesef.
Kesef means money.
Hesef.
Silver. Okay.
Hesef.
Mm-hmm.
Visachav.
Good.
Ma'ase.
Mm-hmm.
Yedei. Asam.
Good. Okay. All righty. Evelyn.
Seth, Fe,
What does it say it again?
fe, oh, pet,
Peh.
pet.
Yes, it's a pay, peh.
Lachem, velo, yedam, yeda, beru,
Mm-hmm.
um, a naim,
Mm-hmm.
lachem,
It's a hem. It's an H. It's a hey.
lachem, lahem, lahem,
Yes. Yes. Good.
velo, yeru, yeru.
No, not Ru. You
Ye-
said
ye-
Resh with the Yud, so this is just this.
Yeru,
Year U, yes.
oh, I see what I did.
Yeah. And the next one here, right?
As Naim,
Yes.
as Naim,
Yes.
Lahem, Velo, Yis, Ma, Yisma'u,
Good.
Af, Lachem,
Just hem.
Lahem,
Right. Right.
Vel,
What?
Vel,
No, this is its
oh,
own.
Velel,
Right.
Yeri, Chon,
Where's the dot?
Yeri Chun.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. All righty. Mary. Let's have you do two.
Yad, Yad, J,
Not
Hem,
yeah, it's yeah. Yeah.
oh, Ye, De, Hem,
Good.
Below, Ye, Ni, Shun,
Good. Mm-hmm.
Rag, Raga,
This blends. It'll blend.
okay, Rag, Lehem,
Mm-hmm.
Below, Yeha, Le, Hu, Lo, Ye, Lo, Ye, Ha, Hu,
Say it again, please.
Ye, Ye, Gu,
Right. Okay.
Big, Ru, Nam,
Where's the dot?
Big Ro Nam,
Yes. Good. Okay. And this one?
Vemo,
No, no.
Hem,
What is this?
He, Ke, Bo, Hem,
What's this?
Mo, Hem,
Okay.
Ya, Yeah,
And that's one dot under it.
oh, Ye, You,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, is that O, Say,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hem,
Not hem.
Kol,
Hem. Oh, say hem.
Hem,
No, you should.
Hem,
Yeah. Good.
O, Say, Hem,
Yes.
Kol, Asher, Bo, Te, Hem,
Remember, when there's a
Bote,
chet at the end, it becomes what? Ach.
Ah,
So now put it
Bo,
together.
Bo, Tehach, Teach,
Now, bote ach.
Bo, Te, Ah,
Yes.
Ba, Hem.
Yes. Okay. All righty. And Diane, if you would do these two.
Israel, Be, Te,
No, line.
oh, it Be, Ta,
Mm-hmm.
Ba, I don't know. There's no vowels under this. Oh,
No,
that's ba Adonai.
yes, yes.
Holy mackerel.
Trick you.
It stumps everybody. All right.
Ezram Umagi Gam.
No, no, what's this?
Umagi Gam.
No, no.
Oh,
This,
that's a Nam. Oh, Nam.
yes, okay,
Umagi Nam.
good.
Bait. Aha. Roan. Beat who. Va Adonai.
Uh-huh.
Ezram. Umagi Nam. Who.
Yes, very good. Okay. All right, let's stop the share. All right, everybody. You're doing great. And you correct yourselves, which that's good also. So any questions or anything?
And I just was wondering, we don't meet next Friday, is that correct?
Correct, right.
Is there
But-
anything you want us to practice since we have 2 weeks before the next class?
Well, whatever you, honestly, you can, what we've gone over, you can just practice that. And then what we're gonna do when we, where's my calendar? When we come back, we're gonna do Shir Ladonai and Yismachil. So those are prayers of this Sabbath service. So you can look this up if you want. Shir Ladonai and Yismachil Hashamayim. It's 2 words there. We'll work on that. You can also work on the Kaddishes, because even though I know a lot of people slur through it and you're not pronouncing, so pronounce them, read them. And, you know, the Hatzi Kaddish is only a half, that's easy. But if you do the full one, the Kaddish Shalem, you'll see all the other words there. And then if you want to try the Kaddish de Rabbanan, which we went over, that's a harder one. It really is. It's got very different words in it than we're used to. And so I know I often just keep reading it over and over again. So you could work on that, on the Kaddishes, the Kaddishim, and get those. So, all right, well, ladies, have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful Passover, everybody. No matter what you do, where you are, whatever, just relax, enjoy it. And you know, I hope whatever you eat tastes good. And
Yeah, everybody be healthy and
Wonderful Passover to
happy
everybody.
and
Wonderful
enjoy
Seders.
Yontif. Have a good
Wonderful
Shabbos
Seders,
and a
yes.
good Yontif.
yes, Shabbat Shalom and
Exactly.
Chag Sameach.
Thank you.
It is a festival.
Chag Sameach.
A Chag Sameach.
Yes, amazing.
Chag Sameach.
All right, ladies,
Bye.
I'll see you in 2
Bye.
weeks. I may see some of you sooner because I may see you on Makom.
Yes.
And for those of you who haven't gone on Makom, you might want to try it. It's just wonderful. Arlene,
It is.
this is
When
how
is that?
It's absolutely the best.
Yes.
Absolutely the best.
It's in your newsletter. You can read it, and there's a link. You go on at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So whatever your timing is, you just have to adjust it. But the link is in the newsletter under Makom B'Yachad. And I'm telling you, it's just like Arlene says, it's wonderful. We love it. And
Wonderful community of women,
it is.
of us women. Yeah, just like this, about
Right.
like, but 10 times bigger. And it's just wonderful in the studying that we do and learning that we do. It's terrific. So,
It is. It's amazing, you know. So
Well, this
I-
has been a beautiful program.
Yeah.
I really love
Yes.
it. I feel that I've made my own personal progress.
good, good. Now I think you all have, and it's a pleasure to work with you. So I will definitely see you in 2 weeks, and anybody else maybe before. So Shabbat Shalom. Chag
Shabbat
Sameach.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom, Ann.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat